What does one see when they look at a child? They see hope, happiness, a future, a beginning. Now take a child from the Congo. Do you see the same future, the same hope? The answer seems easy because, of course, right? The Congo is an emerging nation, not a backward state. If only that was true. Children of the Congo can see 8 to 12 hours a day, not of education and play, but of work. Many children of the Congo go to work 6 to 7 days a week in hopes of earning $1 or $2 a day to contribute to their families. Something to help pay down their debt, or perhaps even worse, as part of their slavery. Working just to barely survive, the expectations of a mere preschooler is unbelievable by our standards, but an everyday reality to the Congo.
Some of their jobs include mining for high-demand ores of copper and cobalt, a grueling and demanding job which requires them to sift away dirt from large clumps of raw ore to extract small nuggets of copper. They forage in the dirt and stand in waist-deep toxic water, washing the mineral deposits, a working condition not fit for any human being, let alone a child. Every moment of the day they are exposed to mercury that gets on their hands and legs, damaging both their skin and health. Their small size allows them to fit under machines, putting them at constant risk.
Many managers and supervisors use abuse to drive productivity. A normal working day can start at 6 a.m. and end at 7 p.m. For many, this is nothing in comparison to their 24-hour workdays. The injustice only continues with wage deductions for minimal issues, such as arriving a minute or two late. However, a wage deduction is minor in comparison to those who are beaten or even killed.
The working conditions only prove worse due to the construction of mines themselves. They are very dangerous as they have little or no support and can collapse anytime. With no regulations or safe working procedures, it is estimated a disturbing amount of collapsed mines and casualties associated with them have never been reported. For those incidents reported, it is noted that over 80 children died inside underground mines between September 2014 and December 2015. And it is estimated by UNICEF that there are currently about 40,000 children working in mines across the southern Congo.
The lack of regulations is magnified by the miners having little or no technical knowledge and lack even the most basic tools to perform the job safely. Health issues flourish. Children especially should not be exposed to these conditions, as they have not developed specific enzymes to detoxify hazardous substances absorbed by their bodies. They also breathe faster and more deeply than older people do, to natural aging and growth of organs. Exposure to the mine environment causes a lifetime respiratory and health issues. Additional health concerns are seen in young girls with severe genital infections from washing materials and waste in acidic water. Child miners are also exposed to illness from touching radioactive materials and injuries that can leave them with lifetime disabilities. You would think the young miners' working conditions could not be any worse, but they are also forced to work without any protective gear. This heightens the dangerous mining conditions and ensures a lifetime of lung damage and health issues.
During the Industrial Revolution, children as young as 4 years old had worked in factories for up to 19 hours a day. Their long hours were met with mistreatment and abuse. Time passed and rules governing age, treatment, and protection of workers have passed into law. Minimum wage requirements, safe working conditions, and time off to recover is considered to be the minimum acceptable standard in the modern world. This is what we believed or wanted to believe had wiped out the unjust child labor. Yet the law is obviously not in place. So why is it the exploitation of the Congo's children continues?
Some children do go to work voluntarily, although lured into mining zones by false promises of financial support, lodging, and meals. Sadly, many others are ripped from their village by military or local guerrilla band at gunpoint. The children are then forced to mine the ore to pay off household debts, bad business debts, or merely to fill a quota for the local military. The cobalt that is mined is used to make lithium-ion batteries used in products for companies like Apple, Samsung, Sony, Nokia, Daimler, LG, Volkswagen, and Microsoft. Sound familiar?
The continual issue is that companies failing to complete the basic checks to make sure that ore or resulting refined products mined by child laborers is not being used in their products. This results in a higher chance of companies acquiring their necessary materials through child labor practices. This also contributes to UNDI involuntarily, supporting inhumane and unjust child labor practices, a result that should be considered unacceptable.
Moving forward, can we ignore that the demand of materials is greater than costs of child labor? Is a company's inability to support emerging nations, people, without exploiting them and their resources something we can change here at home? The answer is yes. Be informed. Check the products you buy and the companies you support. The future of child labor in the Congo is something we can change right here for the better.